Okay, so I've got Task Manager open here. I want to look into, like, just how much of my computer is being used up right now. If I have to turn the graphics settings down to prevent the game from crashing. I'm no expert at looking into this kind of stuff. It doesn't look like 100% of my computer is being used right now, or even close to that. It's like 54% memory, 41% GPU. Everything else looks pretty normal. CPU 20%. I'm trying to look at processes. I'm not sure it's really... Okay, so Odyssey is taking up about 12% of my CPU. OBS is taking up a lot of memory. It is the thing taking up memory right now. If I sort by most used memory percent, well, not percent, it's in megabytes. But yeah, it's using the most. So I guess that makes sense. Anyway, clicking into the game to... But controller? Controller! Come on! You're plugged in? I did play a little bit today, trying to make sure get those cultists that I could find found. And I did find them. I remember when I first played this, there was some guy in Attica I was trying to find. He was like, oh, he's got a slave trade. He's got a mine. I know where that is. And then I didn't find him. Because to find him, you had to help the people of Attica, which was side quests. I found him now. And apparently it's like the end of Socrates' side quest line. Even though they're not always... He's not really giving you stuff to do. It's like in one case, it's Alcibiades. But I found people. I think it's funny. I did a quest. I did 2 quests. One was this guy. He wanted me to find his sword. And then the follow-up was he wanted me to free his friend and then lead him to a boat. I remember doing that quest line before, thinking like, oh, well, help the people of Attica. This is a guy who needs help. He's in Attica. And, yeah, neither time did it lead me anywhere. So glad I did that dead end of a side quest line both times. Keep the playthroughs consistent. Where am I? Oh, okay, wait, hang on. I'm a little loaded a little too far. Because I killed the cultist, and I'm like, okay, wait, is there any other way I can do this? So I did not save, I just turned the game off. And I completely forgot I had to hit load and not continue. Because I just want to see what kind of other ways I can do this. So the thing here is, the cultist is a slave owner. And a slave is the guy who starts the quest. I may already be a little too late to make any changes to this. There's a guy like down here. Maybe is it this guy?
Did you need something?
Yeah. Okay.
I'll talk to your master and make sure he listens.
He's not really the listening type.
He will be with me.
So he wants you to help him get free. And then you talk to his owner, and then the owner is like, well, I don't remember doing that. How about if you help me by killing this woman, I will free the guy. I will give you the papers to free the guy. And otherwise, like, he did reveal that he's in the cult. I can just kill him. But then I don't get the papers to free the guy. And I think I kind of chose my route here by, like, when you're done talking with this guy, then Socrates shows up, and then you talk with him. I think my answers to his questions ended up sealing my fate here.
If a farmer steals a fruit today, but gives some of his crop to the poor tomorrow, who may decide if he's good, huh? If a farmer steals
Oh, you're just gonna repeat. Okay.
gives some of his crop to the poor tomorrow, who may decide if he's good, huh?
The gist of the talk was basically that Is it okay to kill this woman to free that man?
Have a good flight.
And if I'm remembering right, Socrates' questions were like, well, are lives equal? And I answered, well, yeah. And then he was kind of like, well, you know, there's like, what was his name? You know, the leader of Athens. I really can't remember his name. The guy we help, who, you know, the dinner party and stuff. Is his life not worth more than a prisoner's life? But I stood by it. It's like, no, we're all equal. We all, I should put my keyboard away. We're all equal. So I guess that kind of sealed my fate into, I'm not killing the woman because I don't believe there's any other objective marker around for that quest. So, like, my only option is to kill the cultist. Or return to the slave master.
What is it?
I'm not going to kill someone so you'll free Fedon when he should have been already.
Fine. I'll find someone else to kill her, and Fedon will remain my slave. I'll be sure he receives a grand reward for wasting so much of my time.
And quest is done. And he's still here. And Socrates is still here. I don't know what you're doing here. Can I...
If a farmer steals
Oh, you're just going on about the farm again. Okay. Let me reload the save one more time. All these autosaves burying my quick save. What if I kill him without talking to him? My hope was that there would be some way I could, like, kill him and then, like, loot the papers. But I don't think that's the case. I think I have just forced myself into, I have to kill this guy. And I can't free the slave. But I'm gonna pretend like I can't kill him. I'm gonna pretend like killing him means that all of his slaves are free because he's dead, and who's there to keep the slaves? I'm not even gonna give him the dignity of telling him I'm not killing the woman.
You deserved worse.
You know what? I agree with that. Maybe he did deserve worse. I think he did. I forgot the part about this quest is that the slave paid to have his freedom. He saved up the money, and then when he went to give his owner, his master, the money, the guy was like, "Huh? I don't remember anything about a deal for your freedom." So yeah, this guy can go burn in Hades. Okay. Did Socrates teleport away now? I think he kind of just teleported away. I gotta go meet him somewhere else. Okay. Anyone else I can free while I'm here? I can't help the guy. I don't know where he went. I feel like he despawned now that I... Oh, wait, is that him? Hey, your master's dead. You can go now. I'm sorry. I can't talk to him? Come on. Not gonna lie, this quest is kind of half-baked. Like, if I kill his master, I should be able to come back and say, okay, your master's dead. You're free. I guess that's not how it works in ancient Greece. I don't know. What's over here? What is this? Oh, is this? Oh, that's the silver mine. Oh yeah, I remember reloading this one a few times. I think it was because the cave itself is just... I was trying to do it stealthy, and the cave was just hard to stealth. Oh yeah, so that takes care of this guy, who was the originally the one I was trying to find. The one that's like, he owns a mine in Attica, help the people nearby. In the process of trying to find this guy, I just happened to kill the right person to get the hint for this guy. And then also, I believe one of Socrates' quests was also pointing at this guy. But it was to talk to him and not to kill him. And I don't know if that was supposed to lead me towards, like, discovering that he's part of the cult, or because I already discovered that he's a cultist, that it changed how that played out, but we can go deal with that guy. But, no. So then I also have one back on Kithria? The island where the Cyclops was. And it was really easy to find. I just did the southmost quest there. That's like I forget what her name was. But it's your introduction to a character, and she is the one who helps you figure out where the cultists are. Cause like you talk to her, and she just straight up like, yeah, the cult's bothering me. Like, oh, okay, good. I've found where the cult quest line on this island starts. Let's see. I got a new hint for you. Doesn't matter because we don't have all the hints. So then, I don't remember discovering this guy, but okay, sure, he's discovered. I'm sure I did that last time. I discovered, yeah, because I remember remarking that, like, oh yeah, okay, he's level 51, so things don't stop at level 50. In fact, actually, I did discover a mercenary who was on the final tier, level 90. If that's what it takes to complete mercenaries, I'm not doing it. I don't want to try to grind to level 100 to beat the mercenaries. If I get there by the end of the game, cool. But I'm not banking on it. I also noticed that the lowest tiers go now is 5. Even though, if you look back at this, the starting tier is 9. So I think that's kind of worth noting. Like, huh. Apparently they start to raise the floor. So yeah, then there is... Yeah, so that's on that island that I was just talking about. This is in Masara, which I have not bothered with yet, because... I don't know, I figure it could be worth showing. And then that'll probably lead me to them. So we've pretty much got all the small branches figured out, and then those will lead to the inner circle, and then once we get everyone on the inner circle, including Deimos... wait, hang on, 8? Yes, that is 8. So we will not be able to get this person until we settle everything with Deimos, which I'm sure will be main story stuff. But for now, let's... I know I said I want to wait on this guy. I don't remember discovering him, but I do remember saying, I'm gonna wait. Like, let's go back at level 50 and see if we can take on Medusa. And then if we can beat Medusa, we are for sure able to get this guy. But for now, this guy, because we already know where he is, it's probably going to be a simple matter of knocking on his front door and then blowing his face off. And then we'll just go, Actually, I don't know which I would rather do first. I guess the one that I already know where it is. So that's the plan for now. With all that out of the way, now I can tell you I'm mad at Walmart.com right now. Because I was going to go check on my Switch 2 pre-orders. I got 2 because I knew my brother wanted one too. And so I did 2 Mario Kart ones. And then it turned out he had gotten one of his own before, but I was hanging on to them anyway in case any of the ones we have get canceled. And now it's so close to the Switch 2 release that I'm thinking like, okay, well, I don't think any of these are going to get canceled. So let me go cancel the, cancel the, one of my duplicates. So I go to Walmart.com to try to log in, and it's acting like I don't have an account. It's like, I put in my email, which I know is correct. I know it's not the wrong email address. It is the same email address that got sent the confirmation emails saying, hey, cool, you bought a Switch 2. Or pre-ordered one anyway. Put the email in, and now it's like, okay, put in the rest of your information. Put in your name and your phone number. It's like, what? But this is the make an account screen. I have an account. Turns out, no. I guess not. It's just not going to let me log in. So I don't even know what's up with that. I don't know if, like, my account got deleted for some reason. My hunch is that... Right, this is, restricted zone. Let me... My hunch is that because I did those two pre-orders so close to each other, that maybe my account got flagged as possible scalping? Even though it was only two, but it was more than one... So I might have tripped the yeah, I might have got flagged as a scalper, and they deleted my account. I would like to think I would have gotten an email about that instead of them just to use an overused meme, Thanos snapped out of existence. Would have been nice to get an email, but apparently not. But I can still track the order with the... Do I want to do that? I mean, obviously he's going to see, but do I want to... I think I'm just going to wait. Yeah, I tried checking on... Because, like, when you're not logged in, you can go to check on your orders if you have your email address and the order information, the order number thing, order ID. That sounds correct. You going to sleep? No. And I was able to check on... I think I checked on both of them. And they're both... They both still say they're confirmed, I think. But the frustrating thing is it won't let me, like... If I go to the email and I click on any of the links to, like, view your order, nothing. It just keeps... I think it keeps bouncing between trying to go to the correct page, but also trying to go to the login page, but it's automated, so it's automatically logging me in, but then it I don't know. Something's messing up. And I'm very mad about it. It's like, if I wasn't having enough frustrations with my computer loading things funny today, like I was, just starting my computer up like I normally do, and watching, I was gonna say Hulu, no, I'm watching, Paramount Plus, and the video kept buffering, and it's frustrating. Venom gloves. Okay, so now I can unveil you. The sage is named Nyx.
Nothing gets past the eyes of Cosmos.
Except me, because I just killed that dude, part of the Eyes of the Cosmos. Or Eyes of Cosmos. He didn't see me coming. Oh yeah, I got a bark. For a moment I thought it wasn't going to let me. No, that's quick save that's not letting me do. Is it just me, or does her hair look different on this screen? Whatever. 700 meters away. Is there anywhere I could fast travel to that's closer? Oh, absolutely. You would think that they would space themselves out a little better and not all just be in the capital of Attica. I'm assuming Athens is the capital of Attica. It is definitely the most prominent town. But yeah, I've just been steamed because of that, because of nothing working right over there on Walmart.com. I'm gonna give it some time and then try again. Because maybe it's just temporarily down, like Reddit is right now, where it's like I've gotten multiple times the error of like, you broke Reddit. It's like, shut up, I didn't break anything. I don't know why it makes me so mad when stuff doesn't work right. Like, when it doesn't work right like that. Like, something simple, like loading a web page, and it's like, oh, something went wrong. It's like, oh, great, thanks. Trying to check my Switch 2 and you breaking. How hard is it? How hard is it to just not break? That is the stuff that definitely irritates me the most. Is when it's a simple thing that's like, you know, like littering. It's like you couldn't hang on to that till you get to a trash can. You had to throw it on the ground right there. It's not hard to put stuff in the trash can. But yeah, anyway, trying to gonna check on the orders later. Try to cancel one. My sister says it'll probably be like the credit card won't be charged until like probably about a week before release. So there's time, but I don't know. Not knowing exactly when the point of no return will be is no, I think that was correct. Where the point of return will be. Yeah, I think that's grammatically correct. Not knowing when the point of return will be makes me anxious. I want to cancel it before we get charged for 4 Switch orders. We don't need 4. We just need 3. And I'm honestly starting to worry that if I did actually get flagged for scalping or whatever, or if my account was deleted for whatever reason, I saw the icon move sharply down. It's like, don't tell me he's falling off a cliff or she's falling off a cliff and dying before I even get there. She's just right there. It's really could have done better to hide. Eyes of Cosmos see everything except the person on the street coming up right behind me to stab me in the neck. One more hint for you. Still need 3 more. Oh yeah, and I did level up off screen. I got the excuse me. I got the upgrade to Second Wind. So now it reveals 35% of my health. This one it was already 35%, but whatever. I thought I went through my weapons, but I guess I did get new stuff tonight. Oh yeah, and those. And a quick save. And we're good. Now we can go off to... Yeah, let's go to the place that I know has quests for me. Let's start here. Which is the exact bay that I fast traveled to start that quest line. And then starting it, you know, did the thing where like you talk to the person and then it gives you, when the quest ends, it gives you like 3 more quests and it just says multiple quests accepted. Eyes of the Cosmos dead. I have blinded the cosmos.
I take it you're the harbor master?
I told you. I'll pay when I get paid.
Leonie sent me. She said you needed help.
Dione? Wait. Who are you?
I'm just helping her out. She has some information I want.
Liar? I bet you want her more than you want information, don't you?
Just tell me what needs to
Oh
be
yeah, I
done.
forgot that was the thing too. She kept coming on to
Think
me.
you can do better than I have?
It's like, no, I'm just here to kill the cult.
I do.
Fine. You want to prove yourself to Theone, right? The military has been a real pain in the ass lately. They've captured some mercenaries who are of interest to her at the fortified warehouse. She needs you to free them.
I'll see to it. But it's going to cost you.
If you make it back alive, I'll fatten your pockets with drachmi myself.
Deal. But first, I have some questions.
That's
I've
enough.
got enough to go on. You better get my
I have
valuables.
some questions.
Come
All right,
back
see
when
you
you're
later.
done. If you make it out of the camp alive.
And they're right over there.
There he is.
What is that icon then? Okay, I guess I have 3 prisoners to free. 3 frees. Oh, and I had one of those instances where I just happened to have already found an item I needed for a quest, so it just gave it to me. I didn't have to actually. I mean, technically, I already did the work it wanted me to do. It just accepted that as valid, that it was done before the quest was even accepted, which is great. Games should always do that. Like if you've already done the bandit hideout that they want you to go do, and you've already found the item, it should be valid. Which I apparently already did with her apothecary supplies. So that was one of these quests that I technically didn't have to do, because I had already done it. Is that 2 different secret entrances? I guess not really secrets. Secret entrances. Holes in the fence. This isn't even... This is just a point where the fence is like I'll accept the hole in the fence being considered a secret entrance to the fort. Or, you know, being marked as a special way in. I did not want to jump down. I wanted to climb onto the wire. What are you crouching for? Get up there. Get back up there. Go. There. I love wires and trees. And the roofs of buildings. Woo! There's someone I need to mark. Let me get one of these going, just make sure. Can I kill you without that guy over there being mad? Cool. But it's... I don't even know... I'm starting to doubt whether that's the aim assist. Maybe my thumbstick is dying. Okay, no. Oh, well, I mean, he's not gonna know right away. I mean, he'll know right away that he got shot in the face with an arrow, but he's not gonna know it was me. Might as well loot this while I'm here. Assassin's armor. Did he find me? Oh, yeah, he found me. Ah, help! I set myself on fire! And then no one was the wiser. And my adrenaline is full, so really, that was consequence-free. It's not even like I spent resources to get that guy, because I got the resources back. I'm gonna just spend arrows, but like, I got 57 arrows, that's mostly full. What? Hey, but I'm in a bush! Jerk. You know, you were gonna die over here, but you had to die right here instead, because you just had to have X-ray vision or something. Jeez. Alright, what about you? How many arrows do you need? Just one. But I want your loot. Give me your loot. While I was, like, between objectives, I happened upon, like, a bunch of goats. Like, multiple times. Just... Actually, I don't know if they were goats. But they were something like kind of goat-looking things. And it's really satisfying how... Whoop. It's really satisfying how... Like, you can still use your abilities on animals. So you can use the multi-shot. And if you see a group of animals there, just pew, blast them all. Get them all. Reap the leather. It's awesome. Okay, where'd the guy die? I want the arrows. Sorry, just one arrow.
I did nothing wrong.
Hang on, let me make sure things are safe first, and then I'll let you out. Apparently, I'm betraying what I said to Socrates, and that the lives of all these soldiers are not as important as these 3 captured people. Behind you! But I'd still stand by what I did with the slave master and killing him. Like, I wasn't gonna kill the woman and doom her family, which is exactly what the slave owner wanted me to do. I was not gonna doom a whole family. That just sounds awful. Sure, it sucks that the one guy is probably still a prisoner, probably still a slave, but I killed his master, so I'd like to think he's not. And I'm just gonna... The quest does not seem to have any kind of follow-up for having killed him. It just stops dead in his tracks if you kill him. So I'm just gonna headcanon my own end. I'm fully justified in writing my own ending here because they didn't write one. And killing the slave owner freed the slaves. You're close enough to the door that you should probably be able to go. I shouldn't be standing out in the open while I do this. What are you... Oh. I missed war supplies. Oh, there's another entrance. I don't even know that there's... I don't know that I should be calling them secret entrances. They're not really secrets, they're just alternate entrances. A feature carried over from Unity that is one of the greatest ideas Unity had is the idea of like, hey, this place here, there's multiple ways to get in, and multiple ways you can go about tackling your objective. That was one of Unity's shining moments. You know, being focused on multiplayer, but like everything else that wasn't to do with multiplayer was like a really good idea. I'm not quite on the right path here.
I freed the prisoners at the military camp.
There were 3 of them. Did you get them all?
Yes,
Yes.
3 of them, in all their balding glory.
I guess your
Were they
words
balding? I didn't
how you
notice.
look. In that case, the only needs one more task fulfilled. A man needs to die.
If he was in the fort, he's already dead.
I'm listening.
I was gonna click the wrong
Leonie's
option there.
enemies have forces on Hitra Atoll. They're going to use it as a staging area to launch attacks on Githera. You need to exterminate these pests.
It sounds
I
easy.
will wipe the enemy off the face of that island.
Your humility is moving, Mistios. But I wouldn't underestimate them.
No, it's you who underestimates me.
Enough.
I'm
pointless
top
chatter.
mercenary.
She needs you to take out the captain there. His men should disperse after that, but still leave none alive. Will you do it?
Yep.
Consider it done. What more can you tell me?
What more could you possibly need? Just kill the man.
That's all I need to know.
We'll send a fat amount of wrack meat to your ship when you're done.
Excellent.
Go. Get out of here. And don't you go talking to Theone anymore.
Or what?
Or I'll... Just go.
Do I detect jealousy? You don't gotta be worrying about me, bud. I'm just here for the business. Just here to sink a sink a ship? No, it's already sunk. It's a shipwreck. Where? Over there. Alright, I'll call the Adrestia, and I'll sail on over there for like half a second. I don't know why I always feel the need to do a roll like it's gonna make me go faster. It won't. Hang on, let me store my legendary gear. You can go. Yeah, you can go. Yeah. You can go. And I guess that's all I got. I'm pretty sure I already stored that weapon from the, what was it, the guy in the arena. So that should be everything I need to keep. Why do I have... Okay, family sword. I don't know why I kept that. Or that one. I'm sure I had a reason. The Rail Ranger. Sam's axe. Yeah, you can tell I'm really sentimental when it comes to when it's like a family heirloom. Yeah, that I remember because it's too high level for me to equip. There's the spear, and then like basically everything else is like, this is legendary gear that you otherwise cannot get rid of.
Ready for sailing!
Roger! We've been waiting for you.
I can't do travel speed.
There! We can probably salvage that!
You know, something I think is interesting is how nonsensical dreams can be. And not in the sense of just being weird, but in the sense of like being able to give you the sense of something that the logic just doesn't check out on. Because the other night, I had a nightmare of a sort of recurring variety. I'm sure I've talked about it before. But a recurring nightmare theme of mine is sort of experiencing like Five Nights at Freddy's in a realistic sense, but with it also still being a game, which I think is interesting, that I can wake up from that dream and simultaneously think I was playing the game, but also I was experiencing it in real life. And that was the nightmare I had on the other night. It was just another one of those. And I was thinking about it yesterday. Oh, right, I'm supposed to kill you. Sorry, I'm too busy talking about recurring nightmares. Ow! Did you just punch me? Some more of this action going on. Take all your loot.
These don't look like cult members. Probably just well-paid mercenaries.
Not well enough. Yeah, I was thinking about it the other day. Or I was thinking about it the day after it happened. It's just like, it's weird that, like, thinking back on how the dream happened was that I was, like, physically, I was actually in the space of, I think it was the Pizzaplex. Like, I was actually there, actually being chased by animatronics. But also, I was watching Markiplier play it. So, it's like he was playing it, but I was the player character? And it doesn't make sense. Why is everyone lying on their backs? Get up. We've got a ship to... I was going to say oar. A ship to row. I guess they're not the rowers. They're the fighters. Trying to make sure I'm facing the right way. Go! What I also remember about how this dream played out was that Markiplier wasn't, like, there in the Pizzaplex with me, and he wasn't, like, a camera in the corner, like, you know, like he is in his videos. It's just one of those things that just... You wake up, and it's like, yeah, Markiplier was playing. I was watching him. But it wasn't a video... And also, I was actually there, so it wasn't a game, but it was.
We'll stop here.
Okay, what next? I'm sure that, yes, there we go. Oh, I could have just fast traveled to here. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely the kind of thing that, like, when TV and movies and stuff show dreams, it just can't capture that feeling of contradictoriness. It's kind of like whenever video games are portrayed on TV, like, they just don't get the feel of a video game right. Because I'm sure most TV writers don't play video games.
I bet people from all over come here to worship Aphrodite.
And, you know, even if they do, it's kind of the problem of, like, they can't really portray a real game.
Who sent you?
You know, legal reasons.
Dione sent me. I'm a friend.
What did that idiot girl send a Mystios for? I gave her orders to follow, not to delegate.
She says you think there is a traitor in your midst.
You can't trust anyone these days. What do you want with the cult?
They have wronged my family, and it's only right they pay for it. I'll have justice.
That sounds the same as if I picked the revenge option.
The cult of Cosmos have much to answer for, and they will answer to me.
Perhaps you will be of use to me after all. I sent one of my handmaidens to spy on some of our own, and...
She hasn't returned.
Indeed. Except I couldn't care less about her. It's the information she uncovered I desire. Retrieve it for me.
I'll get you the information your handmaiden found.
Good. I'll make it worth your while. Now go quickly. She was last seen east of Pilgrim Hill.
Somewhere in here. Okay. I think there was something else I wanted to say about either the dream or Five Nights at Freddy's in general, but it escaped me. Oh well. Close to my target. Okay, effortlessly found her. Didn't even have to move the cursor, apparently.
Not many places for a handmaiden to hide in the outskirts of the
Oop,
city.
okay.
This must be it.
I'm sure I saw some.
Pew. Ah, I got discovered. By who? I can't tell, but someone saw me. I was tempted to get the upgrade for my charge heavy attack. That would make the charge duration shorter. But I knew I had to get the health, because I do need more healing. Whoa, sick dive, dude. Yep. Okay. No. Okay. See, healing. Get that shield out of the way. Man, I swear in my first playthrough it felt like second wind took forever to recharge. And now it's like, oh, I was just checking to see if it was cooled down. And ooh, look, it's already cooled down. Cool. Like I've gotten good enough at the game
Trust the fates.
that I can last.
It's addressed to the High Priestess. She needs to know about this.
Like I've gotten good enough at the game that I can last between cooldowns of it, which I feel like I've already pointed out, but it's still a valid thing. So yeah, it's funny how first playthrough it felt like that took forever. Now it seems like it's always recharged. Look at that, 2 goats. Got them both. Obviously, it still takes adrenaline. Oh, I looted them both? Okay. But it's satisfying. Especially when there are a lot of them. Which is exactly why I'm running off in this direction. I want to try to find more. No? No. There's some pigs. I don't know. They're probably farm animals. Probably shouldn't be fighting them. Even if this farm has been burned to the ground, like the animals are still fine. This part of the farm is still fine. Maybe just fast travel to the thing. At this time, I know that I can just turn around. I don't have to do the leap of faith. Turn it around. Why do I feel like that wasn't faster than doing the leap of faith?
What of my handmaiden?
She was murdered. It might have something to do with this note. It says, "Don't trust the fates."
That's it?
The rest of the papyrus is stained with blood.
That makes no sense.
She protected it with her life. It wasn't for nothing.
Now we will never know for sure if there is a traitor in our ranks. But I cannot rule out the possibility. Our situation is dire. Work with the Oni. Secure Kithira for us, Mistios.
All right, great talking to you, Door. Dang it, my throat catching. That joke. The words got stuck in my mouth. Didn't come out right. Ruined the punchline. Alright, there's a mercenary over there. And I want to assume... Okay, he's Skull. I'll leave him alone. I may have already figured this out, or not, but... When not hostile, it seems that the ones above me are white helmets, and the ones below me are gray helmets. And the ones actively searching for me, I think, are red helmets, which I may have already pointed out. But now I'm realizing, like, oh, there is a difference between whether or not they're relevant, not just whether or not they're nearby. And also, not just a difference between whether or not they're actively hunting me.
I've freed your mercenaries and dealt with the captain as you desired.
That's good news. You've dealt a heavy blow to the cult's forces. You're getting sexier by the minute. Anything else?
Your sister sends her regards.
Did you find out anything about this traitor?
I don't know why they keep giving you these options that are clearly just not good things to do.
There seems to be a traitor in the temple, but she's unsure who. There was just a note reading, "Do not trust the fates."
Interesting. It really is as my sister says. We can't trust anyone. Thank you, Mistios. I'll watch my back. Is there something else?
I've done what you asked. What now?
My scouts will meet us at my villa. They'll fill us in on what they've discovered, thanks to your efforts. I have something else to attend to, but if I get there and we have some time on our hands, by the fates, we'll have some fun.
But I was told not to trust the fates.
No. The cult is what's important right now. I'll see you at the villa.
By the fates. You can only resist me for so long.
Okay, what is the next quest? Well, okay, she said go to her villa, which is this way. Oh, it's still saying quest completed. Yeah. There we go. Over, oh, the other way. Okay. Yeah, I don't understand those options. I get when it's like, oh, it's the option that'll start a fight. It's the intimidate option. It's the option to extort them for more money. But that one just, what point is there even to lying there? What do you get from that? It's just chaos for chaos' sake. I don't get it. Can you call off your jaguar? Is that yours? Did that spawn there coincidentally? I could use some help.
Your shoulders must be aching. I'm sure I can help loosen you up before Theoni arrives.
I get that they're like priestesses of Aphrodite, but like they're laying on a little thick.
Sure you You don't want to reconsider? The High Priestess could be in grave danger. We don't have time for this.
Your loss? Fine. I'll fetch the scout and have them give us their report.
Theoni said something about the scouts and their report. Where are they?
Theoni is done with you.
Malaka!
Who could have seen that coming? I only vaguely thought that, oh, maybe she's the cultist. These are big dudes. These are, like... I don't think they normally have armored dudes this big, and I don't think they normally have big dudes this armored. Yeah, I don't know. A part of me was just like, well, maybe she's the traitor. Makes me wonder what happened. What would have happened if I had done any of the heart scenes there? I mean, probably still the scene they promised, but I don't know. Maybe it's only up to this point where you get the part where she tries to stab you in the back. Sweet dive, dude. But I totally hit the buttons. Also, in hindsight, yeah, her robes, the black dress she had on, it's pretty cultist. It's very in line with how the cultists dress. Not that they all dress the same, but you know, it's the same. It's the same as like you see on this screen when they're still in disguise. Well, not super similar, but you know, it evokes that feeling. Like that guy's wearing blue. That guy's wearing black, but it's also armor. It's blue. Okay, I don't know. It's just something about it. It feels like a cultist outfit in hindsight. Oh, she's over there. Well, not her, but the handmaiden. But yeah, anyway. As if getting attacked by the jaguar off the bat should have tipped me off. You know, if you show up to someone's house and their dog rips your face off, like, it's probably a red flag.
I was told. Theoni told me to take you to the garden. Please don't kill me.
I'm going to kill this traitor.
She's on her way to kill the High Priestess at the altar, north of the temple. You'll have to hurry.
The altar. Good. Aphrodite will have a sacrifice tonight.
Does Aphrodite demand sacrifices?
See in your reflection? I don't.
Oh, she's over here. Okay. Oh, right, because that's where the slot was with the person who was on this island. And then you're over in Masara, so that'll be next. I feel like we're making good time, but also, oh, wait, no, do I do a restricted zone? Oops, sorry, bye. Ah! Yeah, it's been about an hour, so I think the point of we're making good time has passed by now. Ah! I don't know if that was a civilian or a soldier trying to do an intimidating shout. It's still cool seeing these colored-in statues. You know, if I were to see one of those statues made today, it just would not be as cool. Because, you know, with modern resources, it's easy to make a colored statue that big. You know, with like, spray paint guns and molds and stuff. But, like, you know, back then, that was all by hand. It was all chiseled by hand. They didn't have any kind of guides or automation.
By the altar of Aphrodite. Follow the road ahead and hurry.
Thyone? Where is she?
She has the High Priestess.
Oh, is
By
it
the
repeating
altar
that?
of
Okay.
Aphrodite. Follow the road ahead. And hurry.
And to think I helped her get her poison back. Oh, that's a little farther than I thought. Okay, what is attacking? A soldier? SWAT. I think you should have stopped me from getting on this road in the first place, not attack me while I'm on it. Good job, buddy. You totally capitalized on the opening you made by knocking me off balance. Better not be another one. If there's gonna be another guard, they better be on the road and not behind me. In fact, let me check. I'm gonna quick save. I feel like this is a situation where I can mess up and the wrong person dies.
You're identical twins? Don't move, or I'll cut you both down.
Well, at least I know which one to shoot now.
Twins. She's always been jealous of my success, mercenary. Living in my shadow has finally broken her. Kill her now. Live.
Oh no, the dialogue! No! Living your shadows, that's all I caught.
Misthios, you must kill her before she lets the cult take over Kithira. It pains me, but it must be done. You wouldn't feel a thing, you monster. I'm not sure you ever have.
The High Priestess will know what was in the note from her handmaiden.
Do not trust the fates! How could you possibly know that? Her end must have been so tragic she renounced the fates. The poor girl, it was all my fault. I sent her to spy on you, and you had her killed when she threatened to expose you. Don't listen to her lies. I am the High Priestess.
I could just kill you both. Maybe I should.
Kill us both? You truly think they care which one of us lives or dies? She speaks true. By the fates, with both of us dead, the cult will simply send their own High Priestess to fill the void. You would know what the cult would do, wouldn't you, Snake?
I wonder if there's any way I could tell which one's which visually.
What if I let you settle this yourself?
Walk away and you'll have more blood on your hands. The Oni will surely slay me. Snake! She knows I am the one who will perish. If you do nothing, the fall of Kithira will be all your fault.
Enough!
Slay the Oni where she stands. Do the right thing, Misthios. Slay the Oni.
Shut up!
Hang on. Can I? Okay. So, I'm also wondering if maybe her voice was a little different. Like, probably still same voice actress. But I feel like the one on the left had a higher voice than the one on the right. And I feel like the one on the right is the voice that was talking to me before. So I'm going to go with... Actually, I don't know. Because knowing what was on the note, like, did I tell her what was on the note? Because obviously if I did, that would not be a thing you would want to repeat to me, because that would unveil who was the one who tried to kill me. Right? Because wouldn't that be the one I reported back to, or... Actually, okay, now I'm confused because I don't even know when they swapped. Was it the same person the whole time, up until now, or was it always the wrong person, and I'm only now finding out that the person I was trying to protect wasn't the person that I was talking to from the beginning? I'm trying to look at their... It's a little hard to see from this screenshot, but trying to see if maybe their outfits have any differences. Okay, I'm hoping that this is like the Kings, the Kings of Sparta, where if I pick the wrong option, it'll be like, surprise, it was me. And then she stabs me. I'm gonna go with the one on the right.
You. I see right through you, Dione. It's over.
By the fates, I'll kill you both!
Well, it does say confirm cultist kill.
So much for you and your creepy mask.
She had the stuff on her, and it is telling me that she was defeated.
Your cult leader has been sniffed out, High Priestess.
My own sister.
Ugh, siblings.
I hated her.
That did not have the subtlety I thought it was going to have.
I know how that feels.
You've secured Kythera for me, Misthios. Now, about the cult of Cosmos.
Good thing I killed the right priestess.
Indeed. As High Priestess, it is my duty to call out to the wayward and return them to Aphrodite's bosom. And if you've ever been to Pefka and met its inhabitants, you'll see why divine intervention is their only salvation.
I've never been.
Lucky you. One of my priestesses was sent there and came back rattled. She spoke of a man, Melite.
What about him?
The people living in Pefka are terrified of him. He runs some shady operations, but what exactly I can't be sure. Maybe this will be of help.
Thank you, High Priestess.
Now, if you'll excuse me, it is time to rebuild. Here.
20% health restored on death. Neat. And now I can unveil you. But first... Okay, so I'm going to save. I'm going to save in my save. Because I feel like I did it right. But... I quick saved for a reason. And if it turns out that I got it wrong, and this will be me getting it right, I can just save over what I just saved.
You're identical twins?
I'm gonna see if I could get that dialogue
Can't believe
that
you're
skipped
twins.
itself to
She's
play.
always been jealous of my success, mercenary. Living in my shadow has finally broken her. Kill her now. Live,
Nope.
Misthios. You must kill. You wouldn't.
Okay.
Enough!
Slay the. Do the right thing.
Shut up!
Going on the left.
You haven't fooled me. It's over, Dione.
You idiot! Aphrodite, aid me! You had this coming!
Don't trust the fates. This is the note I gave the High Priestess.
Okay. So that's what happens when you get it wrong.
By the fates! What have you done, my beautiful stranger?
You snake!
You slayed Kythera's dear High Priestess. They're going to be very cross with you.
And now I'm going to kill her sister.
I won't go down as easy. I bite, remember? I always bite! Savor every moment of
Okay. I've seen enough. Let's go back to the good timeline. Manual save 1. I'm glad they make it clear when you mess up. I'm glad that is a thing. It is. I think it's very important when you have options like that they tell you, hey, wrong. That way you know Oh, okay. I did it wrong. Let me reload my last save. And that's not cheating. I'm pretty sure there was a loading screen tip that specifically says, try loading your save and picking other options in dialogue to see what happens. They encourage it. Okay, let me double check that, yes. So now we can unveil them.
The
Boop.
cult of Cosmos will burn the old world to ashes and build a new.
Okay, but you're actively stopping the world from, evolving. Pretty sure that's what you're doing. All right, where you at? Yeah, it would have been crazy if they were on this island. Oh, wait, okay. Island I was gonna say never been to. It's not true. I was here for a brief moment, doing other stuff. I think it was the Medusa side quests. Had me go over here for something. Oh yeah, the Amazon town. Right? I don't know why I'm asking right, like anyone's gonna answer right now. I don't know why I feel like I can just build a plane right now and fly there. I haven't even been playing Tears of the Kingdom lately. I don't know why that feels like a thing I should be able to do right now. Get unstuck. Oh, yep, that's a camp that doesn't want me in it. Let me steer clear of that. Stop getting stuck on the rock. Bear. Yeah, I'm not messing around with bears. I'm just gonna go straight for the shooting them. They don't even give leather. Just gave me bear pelt, which is just a selling item. Yeah, no leather. How dare you? I'm gonna kill an animal, and I should at least get a usable crafting resource out of it. Not just merchant fodder. I don't know why this just doesn't feel natural, just walking around and there's just a bunch of bears. Aren't you supposed to be in a cave or something? Are you in the fort, or are you just... Are you just happen to be near it? I'm not even sure they're in it. I think they're just coincidentally... Maybe not coincidentally. Maybe that is a path that, if I were a normal person, I would be taking the path through the fort. But because I'm Spider-Man, I can just climb there. Oh, that might have been an opening. Anavantos Ruin. They have a guard lion. Oh, well, okay. It's not coming back up. It's not dead, but it's not coming back up. She didn't feel that, it seems. Knock her off the cliff. Darn it. You just don't want to... Okay, fine. Fine. I wanted to kill you in a cool and interesting way that I don't get to kill a lot of people. But fine, you'll die the way I kill like 60% of people. Maybe 70%.
You shouldn't have crossed me.
Rod of the mastery levels. You have unlocked mastery levels. Ability points can be invested in statistical perks that are added to the bonuses gained from weapons and gear. So, I can just straight up improve my stats now. Okay. I was gonna say, man, to think one more? No. 2 more. But I do still need you. And there are 3 people on the path to you. Unless continuing the story gets me there, but maybe not. Why does it feel like that's new? That's definitely not new. Yeah, that's also not new. Weird. I guess I'm only just now noticing that the bow does not have the same amount of perks as the other trees. Okay, yeah, so it's kind of like a permanent engrave. I'll pass. Although, what's under assassin? Damage whenever time is slowed down. Poison or poison weakening effect. Damage after perfectly timed dodge. Adrenaline on parry. Assassin damage. Damage with swords, with daggers. Critical hit. Damage while at full health. Okay. So I'm pretty sure this game has New Game Plus, so I have to assume that this is what they plan on you looping through the game several times to get. You know, because if you can max out all these trees with enough New Game Plus playthroughs, which does sound kind of fun, actually, then you probably, once you max out all these trees, it's like, well, then what? Which, if you ask me, New Game Plus is really only something you do for a second playthrough, and then after that, it's like, well, what's the point? What's the point in looping more times? But I do know there are people who enjoy this game so much that they just keep looping through it, and that's perfectly fine. So it's cool to have something to continue working towards. But not me. I think I want this. Also, what now? Wait. Okay, so, right, I've got stuff. Oh, you're a staff. Convert critical chance to damage, but can't crit. So basically, a damage boost that eats your critical hit chance. Interesting. There's an item like that in Has-Been Heroes that it's called like the Simpleton's Hat or something, that it flat out erases, I think it's 100% critical hit chance, but it greatly boosts your melee damage. It's not a bad item. I don't know if I really want to keep, like, just relying on critical hit chance, but I definitely don't want to replace any of my existing perks to have that perk on me. So I'll just end up storing that, whatever that was. I guess it was a staff, so I'll just store the staff. Okay, so Masara, that is our next destination. Once I leave this restricted zone. Yellow is still technically in the restricted zone. Where's your lion? There it is. Last time I killed a lion, it gave me like 20 leather. Yeah. Okay. Back to the map. Masara. Messenia? Is that Masara? It's a little covered by icons. Oh man, look at how many quests are there. Okay, well, I believe the pattern has been that character quests lead me towards the cult. So if it says it's for Masara, it's not going to lead me to the cult. That's Pefka, so that's probably not. Yeah. Okay, maybe I can't operate on that logic. Because none of these are for anyone but Masara. Saying that like Masara is a person. What is my hint here again? The leader of Masara is the father of the cultist. That's all I have to go off of. Alright, well... Also, you gotta like that was... I killed this person, and they were kind of just hanging out in some ruin somewhere. Kind of like some hobo or something. You would think that, like, the big leads of the cult would be heavily guarded. But I guess that's kind of the thing, is that they're not all the same. They don't all have the same preferences. So maybe, you know, she just wanted to hang out with her lion on a cliffside. It's fine. I feel like I had more I wanted to say there, but... Yeah, I guess they're just not all the same person, so they don't all feel the need to have guards or something. Okay, there are quests here near the leader, so I have to assume that one of them will get me towards the cultist. Oh, I remember what I wanted to say. It's that also that's part of their disguise, is that they don't always have an entourage that makes them look important and helps them blend in. Especially when they're walking on the street and I come up behind them and I stab them in the neck. Okay, that was not the leap of faith direction.
I learned about the Code of Gortin in the Agohi as a child.
What? Okay, so there's the nation leader, and is
I have a job for you.
What's
okay.
going on?
This job will be dangerous and could get us both killed.
All my jobs are dangerous.
This job is about power. The power to rule Gortin by starting a war.
Wars cost both drachmi and lives.
I know the price. A war will be devastating. But in the end, it's what's best for Gortin.
What do you have in mind?
I am the head of the Bull Council, and according to our code, after a war is lost, the council chooses our next leader. Me.
And you need some heads to roll to get things started.
Just one head. There's a visiting herald from Festus. No doubt here to broker peace with Cortin. His murder will guarantee that war is the only option for Cortin.
And my fee?
You'll be paid very handsomely for your efforts.
I don't really want to,
I'll
but
start the war
okay.
for you. But first, I need more information.
Before the war can truly begin, we'll need your help weakening Cortin. Destroy their supplies, steal their valuables, and kill that Malaka's visiting herald.
I'll start this war for you. I hope you know what you're doing.
We've been planning this for a while. See me when everything is complete.
Wait, so is this a quest where they also want me to do, like, the war supplies and stuff? Kill the herald. Okay, I have these to do as well. I don't know that I really need to do that.
I see him.
Which is the guy? That guy? Harold. I don't know. I don't think this is it. And I don't mean that in the sense of like that ain't it, Chief. I literally mean I don't think that's what I'm looking for.
I have quite the deal to offer you, if you're open to a business partnership.
I'm a Mystios. I don't share glory.
All the glory will be yours, I assure you. I only mean to hire you for a job.
What exactly did you have in mind?
I craft bows from rare, exotic items. I've been commissioned to make one using only the finest quality fangs. One from a lynx, one from a lioness, and one from a shark. I could make one for you too, if you'll help.
I'll fetch the fangs for you if you tell me where to find them. Those sharks have teeth, not fangs.
A mere technicality. A fang bow sounds better. Now, there were questions?
Where can I find
I
sharks
did not
around
mean
here?
to.
Perhaps you've heard of the ocean?
I didn't mean to click that
Octopus
one.
Bay. Try Octopus Bay. It's full of the cursed things.
I'll get them for you.
Thank you, Mystios.
So that probably also is not what I need. What is this one over here? See, okay, cult leaders is one thing. Nation leaders probably should always have an entourage. Hello? It's deeper than I thought that was. I didn't think I'd be swimming in that. Is this... Am I allowed up here? I feel like all the temples are just... They never allow me.
Won't somebody help me?
What do you need?
Peace of mind and revenge. Can you bring me this, Mystios? We will give you all the drachmi we have.
I need more information first.
The followers of Ares are burning our villages and claiming our families for their sacrifices.
Those Malakes are making trouble all over the Greek world.
That's why I want you to make them suffer like we have. So our living can find peace and our dead can be avenged.
My spear is yours.
Thank you, Mystios. You have no idea how much this means to us.
I'll need to know where the followers are hiding.
The followers of Ares live in caves among the mountain ranges of Zeus's playground.
I'll flush them out.
I'm sure I've already killed some of them, but... Where's the icon? Oh, it's that way. They still just say for Messiah. Oh, that's Pevka. Civil unrest sounds promising. Also, seeing the blacksmith icon reminds me, I gotta find Hephaestus again. I know I found him somewhere, but I don't remember where. Oh, there we go. There he is. I knew it was somewhere like this. It turns out it was here. The place that I remembered. Okay, I'll do that. In a minute. I am supposed to be going on break in a minute, but I want to do this stuff. Zeus's playground is... It's not... It didn't mark them on my map. It's probably there. Man, this looks like the mountain in Grand Theft Auto 5. Makes me wish I had a mountain bike I could ride down it on.
Come on.
I'll just have to settle for my cool burning horse. Cool burning. I didn't mean for the contradiction there. There's that guy again.
I should watch my step around here.
Hello? Where are all the bandits? Well, not now, eh? That's a dead end. There's someone. How can you see me? It's dark over here. I've really been underutilizing that ability lately. I feel like that was a great opportunity to use it because I basically teleported with it. Basically Shine Spark. And it was a great opportunity to do it, too, because that guy was coming to search me. So, you know, pick off the other guys while this guy's distracted going somewhere else. Genius. I'm patting myself on the back right now. I'm such a smart person. What? Hello? Oh, prisoner. I knew that because I'm such a smart person. I figured it out. See, now I'm just goofing. I mean, I was goofing before, but now I'm goofing. There's 10 of them here, and I killed only 4 of them?
I'm free. Thank you, Mistios.
They They must be back here. I figured that out because I'm such a smart person. Okay, that doesn't lead anywhere, so I guess I gotta go down. But now I can't light my way with a torch, so I can't see what I'm doing. There is a lot of loot down here, though. Well, that's area completed. So now I just need to find the other 6 people. It does say caves, plural. So there must be more. Oh, it's just a shiny rock. I thought it was something glowing blue. The cave goes deeper. Oh, no, that's it. That's the end. It's so bright. It hurts. Oh! My eyes. Okay. That's where I went in. You can see my horse. Is that a different cave? Or can I get there from this cave? I'm gonna try this cave again. There we go. Fine. I need my adrenaline back anyway, so cool. No, not carry. I thought that said loot. It's not all of them, though. It does say caves, plural. Could be more than one cave. Oh, I thought you were a prisoner. Okay, that's how I figured that was laid out. Where that led to where this goes. That is still a wall. Is there anywhere under here? It would appear not. You know, I'm starting to feel like we're getting kind of close to the end of this game. And it's making me wonder, like, if I finish this before Secret of the Mimic comes out, what am I gonna do? I'm probably gonna need something, like, that can last me a few weeks, but I don't want it to interrupt. You know, I want to be able to do Secret of the Mimic as soon as possible. I guess I gotta look around for caves. So I gotta figure something out for that. I almost want to say I'll just go on break, but that's, I don't know, I think that's a little much. Are you a cave? I don't know if it would really count as a cave around Zeus's playground, but close enough. Yeah, there's their banner. That should be them. Camera clipping through the ground. I should probably go on break before I forget. I'll be right back. I wanted to do all this stuff, but whatever. Okay, let's get back to finding the guys. Or approaching where I believe more of them are hiding. Yeah, there we go. That's the cave. I was a little worried I was going the wrong way. Now I can't use Icaros while I'm in there, but I can do it while I'm outside. Two. Thought I saw the captain. Oh, okay. 5. So that's probably the remaining dudes. One of them has their hands up. That could be a prisoner. Nope, that's a wall.
Want to be spotted here.
Or he's praying at an altar. Ah, rah, 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 rah. Who are you? They lied, apparently. There's 11 of them. That, or this is just a generic quest of kill X amount of Y. Okay, I gotta move my mic again. I moved it up a little bit because I was sitting up straight. But I'm having one of those nights where I just keep bumping it with my nose. I guess I'm more tired than I realize. Alright, let's try to find that chest then. What are you still hanging around here for? Go! It's probably over here. But there's probably more people. Okay, there's the loot. No one? Okay, maybe that's where that 11th person came from. I'll take that. Fresh fish! Fresh fish! I'm also level 50 now, so maybe after I see Hephaestus, I should go attempt Medusa again. I really hope I don't have to wait for even more levels. Okay, I should be able to fast travel back to that viewpoint again. Yeah, right there. I might not even need to jump down. Apparently, alpha ships get you more figureheads, ship designs, and crew themes. Indeed, jumping down would not have gotten me there faster. It would have made my journey slower. I'm starting to think that maybe it doesn't say help the people of Masara, so maybe I don't need to do a quest, and maybe I just have to wait.
Thank you, Mistios. How can we repay you?
Yeah.
You can't put a price on justice. Those men deserved the end they got.
You gave us something Drachmi can't buy. Peace. For that, we will be forever grateful. But we cannot leave you without showing our gratitude. Please take this. I have no need for it any longer.
I don't have any need for it either. Excuse me. Excuse me. I don't have gentle push. Yeah, I'll come back to here. I may be missing something. I mean, my only hint is that it's the child of the leader. Oh, wait, that's too far. There is here. Oh, you're probably a boss then. If there's a picture of a large animal. Yeah. So let's go over here. First, let's get this guy. I guess order of operations doesn't really matter because I can fast travel to close to this guy, but also close to Medusa, so it's about the same distance, really. Oh, hey, Grandy. Nice to see ya. Thanks for stopping out. Hope you're doing okay. Ah, there's a bear. I'm just gonna slip past the bear. I'm not even sure I have... No, I have... Okay, never mind. I have full adrenaline. I was gonna say, I don't know if I have enough adrenaline. But let me save the adrenaline for the cultist, who appears to be wandering the roads, possibly alone. Never a good decision. At least not for anyone I need to kill. Okay, he appears to be stirring up a fight. But thankfully, they don't want me to be a part of, so I'll let this work itself out. He's losing. I'm pretty sure he's losing this fight. He's like at half health now. And there are 3 dudes on him, and he is not doing much to them. He's gonna lose. I would like this to go faster, though. Oh, reinforcements. To think this was... To think he was the one cultist to be above level 50. I'm just gonna finish what you started. Thanks for the help. That was easy. Alright. Now to attempt number 3 of Medusa. It really should be doable by now. I'm same level. And I'm sure it's just going to keep raising her level to meet mine if I keep leveling up. I don't know if turning that feature off resets an enemy's level, or if it keeps them at whatever level they were at when you turned it off. So if I end up getting to level 51 and Medusa gets raised to level 51, and then I turn the feature off, is she gonna stay level 51?
No idea what. Breeze!
Oh, good. Conquest battle available.
Only one myth speaks of turning victims to stone.
Yeah, I just had to check. Can I break the bubble? No. No, I cannot. But I sure can headshot these guys to death. Stop hitting me with your stone beam. It's like one tactic at a time. Are you going to summon minions or are you going to have the stone beam? You can't do both. It's cheating. These guys are certainly far easier now. Ow. Still not the kind of damage I want to see on that. Got it poisoned. Yeah, get behind it. Okay. Well, don't. Okay. My dodge roll brought me farther away from the pillar than I wanted to go. Oh, right. She can grab me. So maybe arrows are the right option. My brother brought up the idea of a mirror shield, but I told him, like, no. This game doesn't let you use shields. It'd be cool if you could, but no. It does take it a moment for the beam to start to get to me. Okay, now hit it, run. Okay. I was wondering if she was going to do the bubble again. Unfortunately, the answer is yes. Ow. I just noticed my quiver got bigger. Don't know when that happened. Let me craft some more arrows just to be safe. Yeah, it's gold now, so... whatever this arrow type is, I don't know how to get it. Where's the next? Oh. The iron slip. He just face plants on the ground. That's funny. Be nice if that staggered her. You know, interrupt the beam like you think it would. Whether or not I win this time, I don't know. But I feel like she is definitely doable now. You're not invisible. I see you. Now I'm just waiting for her to shake up her attack pattern. Surely there's going to be more tricks. I've gotten used to all the ones she's shown me, so I'm waiting for her to do something new. There's the bubble again. There's that glass of milk again. Hey, give me some more adrenaline. Okay, okay. Dude. That was close. Like I said, not sure if I can get it done this time, but it's possible. Getting real tired of your beam, dude. Oh, wait, it's not... Hero Strike is not ready. With this... It's kind of annoying that I have to let go of the use special ability button, or really aim bow button, to do a dodge. Ow. Don't miss. Where'd you go? That was risky. She could have grabbed me and ended my whole thing. I'm surprised she doesn't even have like a little cutscene like the Cyclops and the Minotaur did. It's also funny how she is by far the least beefy of the mythical creatures we've encountered, but is the most dangerous.
He must have picked up the artifact and transformed into that creature. I wonder how many people have become the writhing dread over the centuries.
Now let me just peel your head open and grab the apple from within. My foot is kind of falling asleep. Okay, apparently one of her snakes was the apple.
Someone, I tell you, in another time, will remember us.
In Perseus's image. Less cooldown for all abilities. I definitely want that on. I also got the Harp of Perseus? Harp of Perseus? Is that? Harpe? Crepe? Got this hood. Got these things, don't care. That stuff, don't care. Okay. Oh, and a bow. Also don't care. Got a new figurehead. For Medusa. Sure. And now, finally, I should be able to return to Pythagoras. Where is that quest line? Recover the artifacts and return them to their sockets in Atlantis. Okay, let me go. Since I'm going to fast travel away anyway, let me go to Hephaestus's forge and see what he's got for us. I don't know if the enemies around are going to have respawned. They probably will. Okay, so it should be the cave to the north. Yep, there's the symbol. Could I have fast traveled there? Is it? Can I fast travel to the symbol? No. Well, it would appear that the cave is... Well, I remembered there being guards on the outside, but there could be some on the inside. You keep going. Or maybe there were never any there to begin with, and I just am remembering doing this back-to-back with, Yeah, okay, I think that's what's happening. I'm remembering doing this back-to-back with, like, a bandit camp. And that's what made me think that this was attached to a bandit camp.
Is there something you need?
I can just learn to improve my... Wait, is that... First of all, that is expensive. Wow. But second, is this how you get engraves to higher than level 5? Interesting. But not for me. Too expensive. I can't even sell to him. Yeah, I'm going to change this crit chance with Hero Strike to be... Reduce cooldown for all abilities. What about what's on my axe? More damage with Hero Strike. Or more opportunity to use Hero Strike. I don't know if you have to have the weapon equipped for it to take effect, but I don't think so. Can I put it on the... I'll just go bonkers with it. Why not? Can I put it on my helmet? No. Gloves. Chest. Waist. Boots. No. All arrows pierce shields. Okay, what do I have that is not... Well, I was going to say what is not leveled. Everything, because I last leveled all my stuff at level 47. What was the thing that I didn't... Oh, I guess it was my belt. Okay. I don't want to bother going through and upgrading all my stuff again. I'll just wait till it's a problem. Okay, so now I know Too expensive. Probably more of a New Game Plus kind of deal. So let's finally return to Atlantis. We completed Mercenaries. We completed Pythagoras' stuff. We're close to completing the cult. And I'm sure we're close to beating the main story as well. This game is definitely close to done. Too bad this is as fast as I can go. Alright, Dad. I'm gonna put the apples in the sockets. And then... something.
Good work. Was it hard to obtain the artifact?
Its owner had many questions for me. You should have come along.
Acquiring contemporaneity. Acquiring a voice, that's what. I'm taking over your recordings. The humans have had enough of your pompous speeches. Call me Alicia. I am truth in its revelation, and I am calling you out. You, Isu, who try to rewrite the laws of the universe. You who manipulate human progress. What do you hope to achieve? You treat humans as useful apes. How many artifacts have you created to control their minds? Do you fear their potential that much? Just look at what humans have achieved on their own. Democracy and diplomacy. A legacy of culture and art. We could share in this if you just treat them as equals. In your desperate search for immortality, you've ignored the obvious. You run endless simulations to find one in which nothing changes. It's pointless. Change will come, and not just the so-called end of the world you fear. You call yourselves saviors, but tell me, would this doomsday have appeared had you not pulled on the threads of the universe in the first place? I am taking over your retransmissions. You don't speak for all of us anymore. I am as Isu as you, but I will no longer be part of your exploitation.
Those who came before, they speak to us and show us revelations. Though these words of disapproval are troubling.
The gods have argued before. Athena and Poseidon competed for Athens. I wonder if Alethea won control of this place.
Yeah, don't worry, Pythagoras. She's mad at the other Isu. She's not mad at us.
Hurry. This artifact will help us close off the temple.
You're nearly as stubborn as its former owner.
I take it that one was the Minotaur? The Minotaur. It's probably doing them in order. It's probably a set order.
We Isu see various pasts and futures, and I know you'll be here more than once. My fellow precursors set endless challenges in your path. Artifacts, creatures. Don't get me started on the Olympus project. Their meddling got out of hand. I have no easy answers for you. Your future depends on a multitude of choices you have to make for yourself. I'm sorry if so many of them end in pain. Your playwright's tragedies are your real oracle. But please, don't give up. You are more important than you can imagine. And like your own Pandora, I have one thing left to offer you. Hope. Despair is not our only legacy. You're like me, a
Nothing is true.
Claim your place in history. All that is terrible and beautiful in this world is your birthright. Take it.
Her words are for you, Eagle Bearer. My preparations bear fruit. The potential of your bloodline is proven by the precursors themselves.
Alethea says she can see the future. Many futures. Can this be a true oracle?
So this should end up being the Cyclops.
Well done. This artifact will bring us closer to seeing the temple.
It really brought me closer to my tombstone.
Nope, wait, nope, I see now that they are... I see where the icon was. Right there.
Ancient scholar, you stretched your life to the breaking point. I see you hiding yourself from the world, puzzling out the words of my fellow precursors. Please listen to my advice. You're analyzing the equations of reality itself. You've gotten further than any other human has. That is both amazing and terrible. It's clear to me that even this tiny dose of cosmic understanding has twisted your mind. I'm sorry. The precursors should never have shared knowledge you weren't ready for. You live in obsessive darkness. You must understand that this focus on power and bloodlines is not your true legacy. The precursors have manipulated you. They're turning your problem-solving intellect to their own selfish ends. You're better than this. Make your own legacy. Let your mathematical discoveries be the glorious sunbeams that shine out past your tomb.
I've got good news.
Please, scholar, clear your mind and focus on your present situation. At this moment, you possess a powerful artifact. It has extended your life long enough.
Yeah, I think when he lets go of that, he's just gonna turn to dust.
As hard as it may be, it's time to pass it on. It's someone else's turn to balance the equations.
No, no, lies. This is not obsession. This is research. This is discovery of the very origins of the world.
It is an opinion, Pythagoras. Though one with reason behind it, I believe.
Okay, let me save, because I don't know what putting the fourth one is gonna do. If it summons a boss, I'm gonna want to make sure I'm saved. If it summons something that I have to make a decision on, I'm gonna want to make sure I got a save. If it ends the game, gonna want to make sure I have a save. Also, I forgot I moved myself right in front of it. The last one.
Was it difficult to find this artifact?
I just had to keep my eye on it.
Traveler of many times, congratulations on making it this far. I'm glad we can share this message out of time, this fragment of reality. I'm recording this just for you, even if those living in the past won't understand it. Our simulated realities will cross sooner or later. Or do you think you're really here now, listening to this recording? Isn't this an animus recreation? Isn't it part of a greater simulation? How far do the ripples in the pool spread?
Maybe this invention was meant for someone else. There's no need to lose your reason over mere words.
Cool, I did all that, and now I got the Mace of Atlantis. I'm sure there's more.
Incredible. The knowledge stored here is overwhelming. It will take me years to decipher it all.
What about sealing Atlantis? Have you found a way to do it?
Oh, yes, I think so.
Well, what is it?
The staff is the key.
All right, it's time.
I can't, not yet.
I don't know which option to pick.
The staff is the key to this place. I don't want to get locked in.
I can't hand it over yet. There is still so much to see.
That wasn't the plan.
I will not be ordered around or lectured by you.
It was your plan to seal this place, and I agreed to help.
That was before I realized what we would uncover about the first civilization. The creation of humankind.
We are sealing this place to keep the cult from using it to enslave humanity. That is bigger than your quest for knowledge.
The cult will be nothing but an insect to swat once the power is ours.
Hey, don't talk about power. We don't like people who crave power around here.
It's too dangerous to leave this place open, and you know it.
You wouldn't understand.
Your pride will cost us all in the end.
It's not about pride.
What good is knowledge if you curse all of humanity in the process? It's what you wanted to avoid in the first place. Sometimes it's better if we find our own path. We are not ready for the power this place offers.
You're right. I cannot save humanity directly, but I can save it from itself. This is your burden now. Humanity's fate will be decided by the choices you make.
I understand.
Cassandra, choose wisely.
Oh, yep, there he goes. Requiescat in pace. I feel like if I just say rest in peace, people don't get that I'm doing the thing that they do in the older games. Oh. I get to keep the staff. Okay. Oh, wait. There's a thing. I can show nearby quest. Seal Atlantis. Seal Atlantis. Okay. Just making sure I'm saving.
Atlantis is too dangerous. I must seal it.
Oh. I'm getting pulled out of the Animus. She sure did do a good job of sealing Atlantis. No one ever made it back into Atlantis.
Everything in order? Then, open sesame. So much power. The nodes are interconnected in ways I couldn't imagine. This is more complex than any Isu temple we found. Lisbon, the Arctic.
I'm recording everything, Layla. You're going to be a hero for discovering this.
Do you see the staff anywhere?
Not yet, but there's more to explore. I'll find it. The mechanism should be open. What's wrong?
I don't know, Layla. I'll check my notes on the Isu.
Oh, I see it.
There's a beam of light missing.
Time to troubleshoot.
Oh, is it a climbing sequence? It's a climbing sequence. Okay. You notice how one side of the triangle has the Cyclops symbol, which is just an eye? So it's a triangle with an eye on it. Layla! Interrupting my punchline. Illuminati confirmed? I mean, Assassin's Creed has always been, you know, the earlier games were always like, yeah, conspiracy theories. They exist. They're real. Denver International Airport, that's hiding something. So I wouldn't be too surprised if Assassin's Creed was something like, yeah, Illuminati, that's a real thing. It's not even Assassins or Templar. It's just, it's its own thing. It's a third party.
Layla, that pillar looks like it can move. Those pillars seem to have mirrors on them. If you manipulate those...
Yeah. I played Wind Waker. I did the Earth Temple. Should have started with this one, because that's the one that's going to move the beam into the place where the other one can get it. Oh, nope, not quite. Maybe a little bit. There. And then that one. Go. Oh, wait, at it. There. And this one just needs a little nudging. Or, wait. Yeah, there we go. The Minotaur.
I got it.
Now you can dive into the water. So I do know that the staff is important in the other games. So this is going to end with us getting the staff, which is why I'm a little hesitant to keep doing the rest of this. It's like, is this going to end the game on me? Am I going to get the staff and then it's going to be over? I still got to reunite my family in Sparta and then kill the cult.
Where is it?
Is this the part where she puts the Animus headset back on and I gotta find where it went with the rest of the main story?
True knowledge exists in knowing that you know nothing. A good friend told me that once.
What are you wearing? Where did you get those clothes?
Sandra?
That implies she left Atlantis at some point.
I used to be called the Eagle Bearer, but Icarus is long gone.
I've been searching for you. But you can't. It's...
You weren't really looking for me, were you?
It works. The Isu artifact, the staff of Hermes Trismegistus.
You must have so many questions, Layla.
Now it's Layla's turn to have dialogue options.
I have so much to tell you. That staff is incredibly important. It kept you alive. How?
Ask a student of Hippocrates. I hear he still has some. The staff served its purpose.
My friends and I are trying to keep it out of the hands of the Templar Order.
Listen to me. Order, chaos. If either triumphs alone, the world dies. I tried to bring an end to chaos, and it has only led to ruin.
I used to assist Order. Now I fight for choice, freedom, chaos.
Pythagoras was right. You are the key to the prophecy. You will restore the balance, Layla. I have fought in too many wars. I have seen too many people die. have walked from one end of the earth to the other. This belongs to you now.
It's a little blurry because I had to turn the graphic settings down because the game kept crashing. But thank you.
One thing. Anything. When you are done, destroy it. Destroy them all.
Okay, who is them? You need to be more specific because you said it can't be chaos and it can't be order. So who is them? Who do I gotta destroy?
There's so much of the story I haven't seen. I should go back to the Animus and visit Cassandra again.
Okay, so it's not game over just yet. The game wants me to finish the rest of the game. That's good. Yeah, I had read the ending before, so I knew that we were going to see Cassandra as Layla. I wasn't expecting her to be wearing a pantsuit. Guess she had to adapt to modern fashion. She did say she explored the... She's walked from one end of the earth to the other. It's also like one of the few times we get a canonical death for the protagonist.
You know us, always on your tail. Old Herodotus couldn't wait to see you.
I told you, Varnavas. Sira is said to hold a secret. A secret no one can fathom.
Yes, but a lost world?
It's perfectly possible. Atlantis may exist.
Sounds like Hui to me, but he's insistent about it.
Herodotus is right. Atlantis exists.
Incredible.
It's true. I can't believe it. Tell me everything.
I'll tell you someday. It's too complicated for small talk.
It's not me, is it? I've proven I'm very competent.
I'm exhausted, Varnavas.
And ignore him. When you're ready, I'm all ears. I need every last detail.
It's all right. But none of this can ever pass your lips. This stays between us.
You have my word.
But the world needs to know. We could tell the most amazing tale of our time.
Herodotus.
Oh, fine.
Then it's settled. Let's move forward.
Like always.
We've learned a lot, haven't we? You know it all.
Speak for yourself. I'm on the hunt for truth. Gods know not all your myths are accurate.
They come from the gods themselves, who are the most reliable sources we have.
Except for Loki, but I guess you don't know about Loki.
For all we know, anything's possible.
And you would know, as the eagle-bearing demigod you are.
Perhaps she, too, is immortal.
Sure I am.
I do know one thing for certain. This has been an Odyssey I won't forget.
Roll credits. Alright, time to swim back to the ship. Is that a person standing on the water over there? I think they're gone. Whatever that was. Okay, interesting. We got to see the part where Layla meets Cassandra, and the game is still going. Good. I am also certain... I don't know why this is lining up again. I'm also certain that is the only time a protagonist meets another that the person who goes into the Animus meets the person that they were as the Animus in words. Okay, yeah, I don't think I could get these people, so let's just oh right, the staff. Not that. What is your low chance to gain 30% health shield? Oh, get a health shield when hit. Okay. I don't fight with staffs though. I don't want it. Did I get a fragment from that? Or did I just not check my inventory since the last I killed a cultist? I got a horse? No. I don't know why it says Abraxas is new. Unless I got him a second time. I mean, you could argue that Layla meets Basim. So the protagonist from this game and the next game, and also the previous game, meets the protagonist from Mirage. But specifically, the person meeting the person they live the memories of only has ever happened here, and also only happens because of the staff, so it makes sense that it only happened once. Right, okay, so next thing was, up here? Is that right? No, it's there. That's the next thing. Also, I could turn in a quest, so I'll just go down there and do that, get a little bit of money and experience for that, and then we'll head up the mountain. Yeah, and okay, so canonical deaths. I can only think of a few that have happened in the series. At least in the games. Maybe somewhere in the books or something. Technically, there's one of the ones I think of isn't in a game, but it's part of the Ezio collection, so it's technically part of the games. It's a kind of long cutscene that's not connected to gameplay. In other words, a movie that's just kind of added to the collection because it's part of the story. I'm forgetting to get that quest turned in. I think I know where the guy is. So there is Altair, who we don't... I guess we don't see him die, but we know where he dies. He dies in his library, and I think you see the cutscene of him being sealed in there, and you can basically assume he just stayed in there until he died. So you kind of know how he dies. And then Ezio dies in Embers. And he dies on a bench in Florence. And Desmond does die as well. You can argue whether or not he's I mean, he is the protagonist for the original story arc.
These seals should help convince them.
You've done well. Our troops are on the move.
They underestimate Spartans.
They considered me much lower than a Spartan. Time to strike again. Athenian command will be slow to retaliate. Ready to kill more of their fort commanders?
I'll kill the commanders and clear the way for your troops.
Only fools want war. And so far it seems both sides are made of fools.
Good news, General?
Athenian commanders have been dismissed for negligence because of my tactics.
Better unemployed than dead.
You're proving a solid ally. There's no time to lose. We need to control the enemy forts.
Let me ask you something first.
Waste of time.
Okay, then.
Why are you still here? Go kill the enemy command.
Consider it done.
Yeah, in terms of assassin deaths, I can only think of Altair, Ezio, and now Cassandra. I then also Desmond, so if you want to argue protagonist deaths, that is one. I think that's really all the games ever did. Or, ever really showed. Which makes sense, because you don't want to watch your protagonist die after you spend the whole game with them. I'm trying to think if maybe there was any assassin that did sacrifice themselves at the end. I don't think so. None that I can remember at this moment. So yeah, definitely rare moments happening there. Protagonist, yeah, I'll keep saying protagonist death. Protagonist death, and then a first of modern assassin meeting ancient assassin. Let's phrase it that way. It's much less stumbly that way. You could probably also argue that Layla dies in, she dies in, the end of Valhalla. I feel like it's too soon to say she's dead. But I think there was a plot thread that I don't know if the games ever followed up on it, but I think maybe the comics expanded on it. That technically Desmond isn't dead. That when he touched the device that he activated and he, what we thought was his death, I believe that actually uploaded his consciousness to the same network that Juno was on. So he also is kind of just a consciousness traveling around in data streams. I think one of the games had, I want to say he was like the messenger or something. And I think that was him at the end of Valhalla too, where he was like trying to figure out how to stop the next disaster. But the games, I don't think ever confirmed that. At least none of the ones I played. It may be Shadows, but I wouldn't assume. I would assume Shadows would be doing its own thing now. Layla's story is finished, so I'd assume it'd just be moving on. Maybe either do a new story or.
Everything changed. It's like I never left.
If you can see it, you can go to it. Yeah. I can recreate that night. I don't know how I landed in water before. Or maybe that was the wrong cliff. I sure am paying for that joke. Yeah, maybe I'm assuming Shadows is probably gonna do what Mirage did, where you just stay the assassin the whole time. It doesn't pull you out of the Animus. And I'd be okay with that. Assassin's Creed, it is part of its DNA that it pulls you out of the Animus to do modern day stuff, but it really doesn't need it. I think it's fine if every now and then we get a game that isn't part of a overarching story of unfolding in the modern day. It's perfectly fine for Mirage to drop that, and I think it'd be perfectly fine for Shadows to drop it. It was weird when Unity did it, but that was the first game to do it, so it's not weird anymore. Yeah, I think it back on the, oh, maybe I have to hold that train of thought.
My lamb, you've been gone so long.
Sorry, I was killing Medusa.
No.
Deimos killed him in battle.
And what of my son?
Cleon fired an arrow into Deimos' back. Wound didn't look fatal. He could still be alive.
Malakas, Cleon. I'll kill him with my bare hands.
It's
too late.
Mater. I already sent that snake to the sticks.
My family. You're all I have left.
Mater, there's something I need to do. I need to go to Mount Tayetos, where it all began. My whole life has been spent fighting and running. Running from my past, fighting to forget. I can't do this anymore.
My heart was shattered on that mountain.
I need to put that night behind me, once and for all.
I'm coming with you.
That's what I thought you would do. Yeah, thinking back on the stuff that Unity pioneered for the series with, you know, adding a sneak button and having the multiple pathways and multiple ways to complete objectives, I do kind of hesitate to still call it the worst game in the series. I never did say that as a bad thing, just like well, other games are just better. I think it really just shows how hard it is to settle on an answer of which game is the worst game. Because they're all good in their own ways.
On the edge of the world, a mother calls out to her child. Touching.
Alexios. Please.
You use that name as if it means something to me.
It's the name your father and I gave you.
Was that before or after you brought me to this mountain to die?
I mean, before, duh.
I tried to save you. I did everything. The priest told me you were dead.
And they told me you abandoned your son.
Alexios, come to me. We are your family. We can go home.
Don't let this be a scene where he kills her, and then I have to kill him. Don't do that, game.
My sword is my family. The battlefield is my home.
A small family.
Promise to bring him back, Mater. But the cult has poisoned his mind.
Promise to bring me back to Mater, did you? You didn't bring me here. Why don't you tell our Mater the truth?
And what truth is that?
That I'm the chosen one. I'm the one with a destiny. I will bring order to this world. You're nothing but a mercenary with a broken spear.
You don't have a destiny! You are just a tool used by the cult!
I'm glad you said that. Since we first met, I've been trying to figure out what you are to me. You're a weed, trying to choke and destroy everything I've planted. And you know the best way to kill a weed?
Pesticide? Oh, wait, no. Weed killer? Oh.
Alexios.
Pesticide is a catchier name than weed killer.
When I was little, I found a lion cub trapped in a snare. My friend tried to free it. That's when I heard the deadly growl of its mother. I watched as the lioness tore my friend to bloody shreds. Even in the world of beasts, a family protects its young!
I loved you! I still love you.
The one you love is dead. My destiny is clear. And I won't let you get in my way.
I probably picked the option that gets Marini killed. but I'm not fighting him. I'm gonna resist.
Are my brother. I tried to protect you once, and I failed. I will not fail again. This belonged to our grandfather.
I've done terrible things.
I don't get why that was the thing to win him over.
I know.
Hey, wait, that's not the spear I had before. They downgraded my spear.
Thank you.
Oh, I got a sword. And his belt. And his chest plate. And his boots. And his gauntlets. I just remembered it did say that's what it was what the quest reward was gonna be. Dinner in Sparta? Oh, it brought me home. Oh. Wait, did it? Oh, yeah. If that was the cliff I was thrown off of, how did I land in water? How did... was the ocean just higher then? Okay, let's see what this stuff is. It's probably warrior-oriented. Yeah, warrior, all damage, warrior, all damage. That's unrelated. Warrior, all damage. Did I look at this yet? Yeah, warrior. Warrior and crit chance. Warrior, all damage. I could get plus 30% all damage with all abilities if I wanted. I don't want it. 10% to all adrenaline gained. Not bad. And now he has been dealt with. Not dead, just dealt with. So then I guess the next thing... I mean, I'm assuming we're wrapping up the family side of the story now. Enter your childhood home. Then all I have to do is this, and I guess upgrade the spear. Definitely upgrade the spear before we start the DLC. Because, you know, you want time to be able to play with your new powerful spear before turning the game off. so these 4 remain. And I gotta figure out where the heck in Masara this person is. I just had an idea. What if I kill the leader of Masara? I would have assumed that the way this hint is implying this questline is started is I go up to them and I talk to them. But what if I kill them? Will that give me a hint like it does when it's like, this Polmarek, or however you pronounce that, the Pole March, this person knows the cultist. And then you kill them and you get a hint. Is that what it's telling me to do? But first, dinner and spider. Every story has an ending. Okay. I got dinner to go to.
Sometimes the face we show to the world needs to be one of strength, despite the chaos we harbor beneath.
There's more to being the best than pure strength.
That's an excuse for the weak.
I'll show you who's weak.
I wouldn't challenge him if I used Stentor.
Well, at least the
Brothers, am I right?
I'll get more wine.
I like how this is like exactly how I imagined this quest line wrapping up. Except for Stentor, I forgot about him. But I mean, like, genuinely, I like that it actually played out that way. I'm glad no one had to die.
The gods work in mysterious ways. You never know what they have planned.
And I'm glad that picking the I'm not going to fight Alexios option didn't circle back to fighting him somehow. Because I hate when they do that. If I pick the option to not fight, it shouldn't lead to a fight. Because I picked that option to make sure he doesn't die, so if he ends up dying because I picked that option, I just feel just cheated.
Someone's kept their eye on me.
You're special. Look at the life they've blessed you with. Not so bad if you think of it all.
That's optimistic, considering.
Just remember, no matter who surrounds you, I'll be there. And the others are waiting for us on the ship.
Right behind you.
Odyssey's End. Oh, that was epilogue. Oh. New Game Plus. That's now available. The mode allows you to restart the game from beginning while keeping most of your progression. Your resources, levels, abilities, weapons, and gear, as well as your ship upgrades, will carry over to your new playthrough. However, your ship lieutenants will not. So I'd have to find Odessa again, and all the other people that I had. I know at least one other person was gotten from a questline. New Game Plus is available only from a save file that has completed the main story and is accessed from the main menu by pausing the game. Interesting that I have to pause the game to go there. We remember. What do we remember? Socrates in the cemetery of Athens. Okay. It's not a main story. I guess I can go check that out. Did I get a new figurehead? No, I got a new lieutenant. I got my family! My arrow damage will suffer if I pick Alexios. Or my mom. Or my dad. Or Stentor. Oh, but 75% power. Firepower segment refill after cleaving. Lower stamina when cleaving. +1 firepower when starting conflict. Firepower when starting conflict. Okay. Is there anyone I can replace with them that make number go up? Lose a little bit of armor. I think how Stentor just doesn't... Just no numbers going up. Only down. Everyone else has something that goes up, but not him. I do like the sound of rower stamina when cleaving. Firepower when ramming, and additional ramming damage. What was Alexios again? Rower stamina refill rate. I definitely like that. Fire arrow damage. You're not sure. Better than the faceless nobody that I had there. Did check who could be better than rower stamina for cleaving. Okay. What is hello quests? What do I still need to look at? Only fools want war. Okay. Gotta go to Attica. Yeah, so I guess now just the only thing that remains is to take out the cult. So I may not even do this, whatever quest line Socrates is going to introduce me to here, but I don't know. It might not end up being that long of a quest line, so I could probably do it. So I guess between streams, I'm going to have to go back down to Masara and figure out where the heck that cultist is hiding. How do I get them to show up? How do I get that started? I guess before I end, I can kill the leader and see if that does it. And if not, I'll just turn the game off. I need to stay hidden as I walk through a perfectly public area. It's not even that I have a bounty on me. It's just... That's just a dialogue for going through a restricted zone, and I just happen to not be in one. You know, I was going to sell my stuff at the blacksmith, but maybe I'll just disassemble it later. Get my resources up, and then improve my gear later. See if I can get it all the same level for once. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that way is a restricted zone, so let's not go that way. That looks like a restricted zone. Oh yeah, it's over here. I hear some goats. And a wolf. Thought you were supposed to be more afraid of me than I am of you. You're supposed to be a pack animal. 22 leather from a wolf. I would have thought that wolves are worth good leather. Cemetery Road.
Behold, I've kept myself alive.
It was the one job I gave you, Socrates. I knew you could handle it.
I would have attempted it even if you hadn't told me to.
It's not as easy as it seems, staying alive. There's not many of us left.
Then let's pay tribute to them. Though they aren't here now, they were here once. Come with me. My opinion on death is is a nebulous one because I know nothing about it. Therefore, I know I shouldn't be afraid.
I'm not afraid either.
Many are because they don't know what death holds for them. One can only trust that the gods know for certain.
But if you don't know anything about death, how do you know to not be afraid of it? How is it that it's not just that you don't know, you should be afraid of it? I thought there would be more dialogue, but I guess they didn't account for how long it'll take to walk to wherever we're going.
Phoebe. She never got to be a little girl. I talked to her like she was already grown up.
Which you did out of respect for her. Question your choices, Cassandra, but never doubt them.
Thank you for giving her the burial she deserved.
There are countless others here in Elysium. The blessed have earned that eternal happiness. One of them is our great Pericles.
Athens owes him a debt for all he's done.
They didn't call him the first citizen of Athens for nothing. A man of many contributions, but also a private man.
He had to keep to himself. He was always being pursued by something or someone.
By protecting himself, he was protecting Athens from ruin. Aspasia may have been the only one who truly knew him.
This war has taken so many. Even Brasidas fell.
Maybe so, but as a Spartan, he fulfilled his duty and died on the battlefield.
I could have helped him more. He was on my side.
Your survival avenges him. He will be honored as a hero.
The people will remember how we brought down Cleon.
Apparently, soldiers found Cleon on the beach. A casualty of war, perhaps?
Couldn't say. It's hard to recall what happens in the heat of battle.
Either way, let him spend his eternity in Tartarus for what he has done. And be certain, our friends wait for us in the light.
I drink to that.
Who am I to say no?
I wonder if that dialogue would have been different if I had had different people die. Like I said, I'm pretty sure Phoebe is guaranteed to die. I feel like there might be a way to get her to, you know, save her, but it feels pretty guaranteed. Just like Pericles. Pericles is definitely guaranteed.
Well, this has supplied me with plenty of new material for my next play. Remember how Cassandra took the monger to task for all of Corinth to see? That would shoot a drama.
There's been no love scene yet. Let me provide that inspiration now.
Beauty is short-lived. You may as well use it, Alcibiades.
And to that, I raise my drink.
To us, who have persisted through everything, and to those who wanted to persist.
A tribute as good as your singing.
And to the gods.
I don't remember singing. I think that was an insult. I think that was an insult in disguise.
Teacher, I think you should whisk me away for our private lesson.
I'm afraid I haven't had enough wine for that, Alcibiades.
Then someone fill his cup.
Okay, I assume that was a sort of additional epilogue. Where's the door? Ah, not quite a level up. Where is the... There it is. Okay. So last thing, like I said, was going to be, we're going to go over here. Gonna fast travel on over here. And then we're going to kill a man. Well, I'm going to save first, and then we'll do it. Because that branch is like the gods of the Aegean Sea or whatever, it makes me wonder if maybe I gotta sink a ship to get it? To get the information? Okay. Saving first. There it is, New Game Plus. Save. 66 hours in. Oh. I missed the water. Okay. Do I get the information I need?
Fat curse on my head now.
Oh, something golden. I leveled up. It was covered by the bounty. Cultist menu. Okay. Found him.
I will be a son to Cosmos, and the cult will be my family.
Okay. So there we go. So then next time, we're gonna go... I should mark him first. Next stream could be the last stream of this, even. Because there's only four I knew he was gonna be at sea. There's only 4 of them left. That's it. That's the... Like, we've reunited our family. We topped the mercenaries. We finished whatever Pythagoras wanted us to do. So now all we have left, aside from the DLC, is cultists. So I guess next time's not going to be the last stream of the game, but it'll be the last stream of the main game, probably. Which also kind of takes some pressure off of me, because then it's like, well, it doesn't matter if I get all 4 of them next time, because I want to do the DLC anyway, so there'll be another stream. There'll be more. It's not like I'm going to try to wrap it up. And like I said, I still haven't figured out what game I want to play next while we wait for Secret of the Mimic to come out. Hope Crusher. I almost want to reload just so I don't have a gigantic bounty on my head, but it doesn't matter. I'll play it where it lies. So thanks for watching. See you Monday. That's the next one, because today is Friday and I don't do Saturday or Sunday. So next day will be Monday. Thanks for watching. See you with more on Monday. Bye.